are there any? Do you think there are any social ills associated with gambling?
No. I think there are people who...
Is your industry taking measures then?
Yeah. So exactly. I think there are people who will have problems with their gambling, but that is 0.4% of the population. Obviously, we are doing everything that we can.
Not of the population of people who gamble, just to be clear about that statistic, which keeps being repeated. So you're saying there are no social ills from gambling?
I'm saying that some people have harm.
So it's down to the gambler, not the industry?
No, the reason the industry is taking so many steps is because we want to make sure that people continue to enjoy the products safely and responsibly, like the vast majority of people do. But I don't think it's right to categorise the gambling industry as creating social harms, because
are there any social harms or ills that come from gambling?
There will be people who get into difficulty with their gambling, and that will obviously
once again, Ms. Hurst, you keep saying it's the people, not anything to do with the industry. Yet you do have measures, as we've heard, about stopping people gambling, but blocking them. While on the other hand, yes, offering free bets and
so it's definitely the role of the regulated industry to ensure that customers are protected when they're using our products. And the industry have invested a lot of time and money in voluntary measures that we've put in place, as well as the Gambling Act Review white paper, in order to increase those protections. I'm happy to go through some of those if the committee...
Well, we know what some of those are. We've certainly had evidence on that. We can just be clear, have you got any independent evidence supporting this position? About that it's not, the industry's not creating social ills, it's just it's the people how individuals choose to interact with it.
So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the industry has a role to play in making sure that we mitigate any harm that could be caused.
Mr. Grady,
if I understand your position correctly, and I'm not very clever, so help me with this. You don't think there are any social harms caused by online gambling, that some people interact badly with it, and I can tell you as a constituency MP, I see terrible harm with people getting into debt. Despite the fact there are no social harms, you've taken steps to prevent social harms, and you can't point to any independent peer-reviewed evidence to support the position. I mean, I just don't understand. Help me out.
So my point was that the industry is doing everything that it possibly can in order to mitigate any harms that may be caused by our products. That's the right thing for the regulated sector to do. The vast majority of customers enjoy our products as part of their leisure. We know that 72% of customers from the Gambling Commission's own survey say that they do it because it's fun. But rightly, the industry is taking additional measures to make sure that the small minority of people who are at risk, we mitigate those harms. And there's a variety of measures, whether that's the GAM Protect scheme that I talked about earlier. We've obviously seen stake limits on online slots reduce recently as a result of the white paper. There are affordability checks coming into force to ensure that customers are better protected. There's a range of measures that the industry are doing, which is right for the industry to do, but you don't get any of that in the illegal market, and that's where we don't want to push customers to.
Well, I think we would all agree on that.